Hey guys, I have not one but two new redstone creations for today, both of which are based on a really cool concept that Fennel and Misa came up together with called the hands-free trapdoor. Now if you would like to see their original design, then be sure to check out Fennel's video in the description below, and be also sure to subscribe to both of them as they both make advanced redstone and present it in a really high quality format. Now the idea behind the hands-free trapdoor is basically when you walk over it, it'll automatically open without you having to push a button or place a torch or anything, which is pretty nice. Now the reason why I have two of these is the top one only works in 1.8 and above because of the slime block, while if you're still stuck in Bukkit land, that means you're also still stuck in 1.7, so this bottom one over here is the choice for you. So depending on which version you plan to build, click either the top half of the screen or the bottom half of the screen, and I'll see you there with the tutorial. So to build the 1.7 compatible one, first you need to find where it's going to go, of course, and in my case it's going to be the center block here, and then go 2 blocks down, place a normal piston so when it extends it'll be flush with your floor, then have a normal piston on the bottom of that, and then a normal piston on the side over there, and then to retract those and pull it out of the way so we could fall down, place 2 sticky pistons, so when they grab those it'll create a pathway for us to enter. Then on the side over here we need to have a hopper dropper circuit, place an item in there, and of course get a comparator output. Then that comparator will be powering a piece of dust, which will be going into a repeater on 1 tick here, and then a repeater on 3 ticks on the other side. Now this repeater on 3 ticks will be powering a sticky piston, holding a redstone block, and don't worry about the clocking, we can fix it just about now, and we're actually done with this creation. All we need to do is place a piece of string, and now whenever we walk over the string, it'll automatically open and we could fall down. So if you're just here for the 1.7 compatible one, then I hope you guys enjoyed, but otherwise you can stay tuned if you want to see the 1.8 version, or you could skip to the end of the video for a detailed explanation on how both of them work. So to build the smaller but 1.8 dependent version, first you need to find where it's going to go, of course, then go 2 blocks below that, place a normal piston facing upwards, and then a sticky piston on the bottom of that, then 2 more sticky pistons, and when those retract, they will pull these pistons out of our way so we could fall down. Then we need a hopper dropper circuit on the side to power all the other redstone goodies, and then from that comparator output we will be powering a piece of dust on this side, and then a repeater on 2 ticks on that side. Then you need to grab yourself some more materials, and then place an immovable solid block diagonal to that dropper like a furnace, power that with a lever, and then a sticky piston holding a redstone block will redirect that dust there. And then on this sticky piston over here we need a slime block, and then a block there, and then we should be good to go. So if we were to place a string on top, then when we walk over it, it'll automatically open and we could fall through, which is exactly what we want. Now, if you were just here for the tutorials, then I hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to check out Fennel's and Misa's channels. But if you want to see how these work, then stay tuned for just a second. So both of these creations use about the same mechanics, so I'm going to start with this bottom one over here. Now, the way this works is a whole bunch of things think they're being powered by this dust, but no longer are because it's being powered by, or redirected rather, by this redstone block. So when I walk over this piece of string, it'll update this top piston first, which is thinking it's getting powered through that dropper, but no longer is, as you see there. And then that updates this piston down here, which also thinks it's being powered by that dropper, but no longer is. And then that piston over there updates this piston over here, which also thinks it's being powered by the dropper, but no longer is. And then the butt of this piston updates this hopper, which thinks it's being powered by the dropper, but no longer is as well. So when this hopper updates, it'll send the item back into the dropper, which will reset the entire system and make it all work and stuff. Now, how was I able to get this one smaller while this one is still this size? Well, as you see here, I have an extra repeater which gives enough delay to retract those pistons after those retract. And how was I able to get rid of that repeater over here? Because as you see here, I'm basically directly powering these pistons from that comparator. So how was I able to do that? Well, I needed to get that extra 1 tick somewhere, and I did it through this slime block. So when the slime block retracts, it'll also retract this block there. And then since that is on a slight delay, it'll update this hopper on a slight delay, which gives us enough adequate delay to make sure that the entire system works properly, which is exactly what we want. And everything else is essentially the same over here. We got the redirection and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for this video. Once again, I hope you guys subscribe to Fennel and Misa's channel. They produce amazing content, and I absolutely love the way they present it. But yeah, until next video, I guess, goodbye.